Hello and welcome back to Songs of Silence. We've got a brand new DLC. The Celestial Church expansion is here and we're taking a first look at it this morning. It just came out yesterday. I am very excited. We did a full playthrough of this campaign on the channel and I loved it. This is a RTS 4X Autobattler, I guess, really is the best way to describe it. It's got a little like Heroes of Might and Magic feel to it. It's got the most beautiful artwork and soundtrack of pretty much any game that's come out in the last year or so. They've actually put out two DLCs. They put out the Celestial Church and the Light Eaters, but the Light Eaters were just kind of a skirmish mode, which is very fun. And the Celestial Church has an actual campaign story, so we're going to dive in to the new campaign, 4-mission campaign for the Celestial Church this morning and see how we feel about it. As the kingdoms of Sonan waver beneath the spreading silence and Crusades advance, the Celestial Church upholds order with an iron grasp. Following the trail of heretic prophets, an Inquisitor soon finds himself on the other side of the hunt. Doing some good Inquisition stuff this morning. We're going to play on challenging because we played the whole campaign through so far. A decade has passed since New Erengard braved the Crusade, yet silence still spreads and purgatories become a common sight in every kingdom. As faith falters, the Celestial Church sends Inquisitors across Sonan to reclaim control over kings and commoners. One such Inquisitor arrives at Gravina, tasked with restoring faith by force. Nothing like a good Inquisition to start off the day, right?
Gravina welcomes the Celestial Church's procession under brooding skies, an ill omen for the desolate realm. They come to aid King Borolan restore order, after Allaric the Conqueror left the realm in ruins with his conquest. But it is futile, for heresy spreads swiftly among the
Heretics,
and kings forsake their faith and vows even swifter.
So the whole thing with these guys is they are meant to travel around with purgatories, destroying both worlds at the same time, and they summon a bunch of monsters from, I don't know, the magic realm?
Only silence and scorched farmland for a day's flight. What a wretched place. I hope Avon has arrived safely by now. Best I meet this sorry excuse of a king quickly.
The procession. As an Inquisitor of the Celestial Church, your main hero's army functions as a mobile capital. Ooh. Called the Procession, this army bears one of St. Ida's 4 sacred reliquaries, unlocking special options in combat and on the strategy map. If the procession is defeated, you lose the map. Wow. So who's all in my army then? Aha, this must be my special procession. Adds defensive means to your army and spawns a temporary exorcist unit at the battle's start. This is cool. They added in this the buffs and debuffs. We cannot be ambushed. Friendly believers gain +2 power. Armies can be optimized by stacking effects from blah, 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 blah. Gives you a clear overview. Yes. Love this. So we get power. We have our guys. So we have bonuses to believer type units. We get trample 4 on this dude. Armor 2. Annihilate 2. He can fly. He can taunt. Unwavering. Line breaker. Dread. And siege. Man, this guy is a monster. He's a starborn monster believer. Oh, literally, he's a monster and a hero. And then we also have Skirlith, who I guess are the other cavalry equivalent. These guys have Scout and Accurate. Are they ranged units? No. They have cool lances. We have Avowed, which seem like... Yeah, these guys are ranged with area attacks. Slow attack, banish, and enfeeble. And then Canonists, who are also ranged. Well, okay, so we have 2 cavalry and 2 ranged. Preacher generates 2 additional non-declining faith income per turn if stationed at a faithful location. Neat. Our special abilities are Illuminate Inferno. Unleash an Inferno of Celestial Fire in a target area. Enemies are pulled inside and receive a power 2 attack every 2 seconds. That's pretty nice. fly, and retreat. All right. All right. Well, we might as well go straight for combat, I guess. Dive right in.
Turn away, fiend.
Forget how pretty this campaign is. It's so pretty. Oh, the catapult. Feel like let's pull in those guys. What are you? Is this the thing I summoned? This must be the big guy I summon at the beginning of every fight. Part of me is wondering, should I have just been focused on that range guy, but maybe the catapult is probably worth taking out. Gee, Jiminy Jillikers. Yeah, so this must be the guy I summon at the beginning of every fight. That's pretty cool. Oh, man. Could you always zoom in? I feel like that's a new addition. A harsh voice orders the confused soldiers back within the fort. From the gates, a man appears and drops to his knees before the procession. A dire mistake has been made. The overworked night watch mistook them for brigands. High Inquisitor Rainfield is awaited by the king himself. We gain faith, produced by purged locations, needs to be constantly maintained to uphold and not decline over time. Yeah, we lost a couple of units, but nothing too serious.
Your Eminence, we did not expect
Need to start the first campaign. It's very fun.
A great mistake. We mistook you for Allaric's forces. Of course, we'll notify the king right away.
And it's challenging. It's got some really good fights.
Warn the king.
I would recommend. It is not our duty to build up Borleon's realm. Ooh. So I think I literally cannot build things. I don't know if I should like separate these guys more. Seeing as we summon an exorcist. Can I like build units then? Here we go. Location watchtower. No, I guess not. I'm kind of curious how the building with these guys works. Not that way, I suppose. Definitely got to the point where we were betrayed in the first campaign. It was in some nasty woods. Oh yeah, that's like I think like mission 2. And then you have to do a lot of escaping through the forest, which was not the best mission, but they improved it over time. I guess we just go straight for this kingdom. My
The
lord.
Inquisitor finds king and court on their best behavior, their obedient smiles polished to perfection. No sooner has he entered the throne room than they urge him to join a banquet. Renfried can smell the fear. In Sonan, no throne dares defy the Celestial Church's envoy. All kings know the Church's hidden watchers observe their every move, and an Inquisitor never comes without reason.
I love a good Inquisition.
Gravina is at your humble service, Your Eminence. I'm sure your reports will quickly prove to be mistaken.
They rarely are. So you will understand that I go about my work before more of these heretics take root.
Of course, Your Eminence. The Celestial Church has free access to our realm, or what is left of it. Allaric and the Silence took everything.
I'll be the judge of that. Okay.
Our spies have marked all locations that demand our attention.
So I guess this campaign is mostly going to be getting used to what our like special abilities are. Protect the procession at all costs. Hunt heretics in northern Gravina. The Celestial Church exists to uphold unwavering faith in the celestial gods. Faithful locations bear a golden glowing eye. They provide you with faith income every turn. Locations branded with the red mark of Ezra have become heretics, forsaking the Celestials. Send Resurrect Rainfield to cleanse these sites of heretics and restore their faith. Very good, sir. Purge, purge, purge.
The spy's reports soon proved to be true. The high tower, once raised in honor of the gods, now stands silent. The celestial
Heresy.
sigil that crowned it has been torn away. The church's judgment is clear. To lay a hand on its temples or priest is punishable by death, and the burning mark of Ezra for all conspirators.
Ever notice how fantasy names are always just normal names, but like the addition of 1 or 2 letters? I mean, a lot of the time, but you know, what are names nowadays? Have you met anyone who was born in like recent generations? They have crazy names. They're all made up the whole way. King can't fool us. We got betrayed so fast in the first campaign. I know, right? I'm immediately suspicious of the king. Livy, good morning.
We
Good
cannot
morning.
let this go unpunished. The shield herd the villagers together.
Burn them
We
all.
need to purge this location.
I guess so.
Gladly, Scorchling.
Ooh, what are you? Scorchling. I got a special ability called Purge. Play on an owned location to perform a purge. Adds 8 faith income per turn to the location and removes the heretic.
Where have the Celestials been when the Silence took our fields?
We are not praying to the gods who abandoned us.
Oh, you gotta die then. Oh, a catapult. Oh, that's a tasty spell hit right there. Lousy peasants. That'll teach you to get all uppity. Get purged. Show no mercy for those who act against the divine will of the church.
Have mercy, Inquisitor!
Yeah, that's right. You changed your tune pretty quick there.
I am afraid you should have thought about that before attacking our priests.
Agreed. Burn them all.
The villagers are no match for the procession and the celestial beast in its ranks. The priests take up their quills and sear every last one of them with the mark of Ezra. The marks will not fade, and the wounds will not heal. They will remind the marked of their divine allegiance for the rest of their lives.
That's intense. So we do have a silence place down here. Obviously there's more stuff. I see this looks like a secret. I'm remembering there are like little mini side quests, and I think it's those sparkly rings that denote them. I forgot there's like secret side quests on all of these maps always. Yeah, I mean there's lots of stuff down here, so for sure they're gonna send me down south after. Ha, starborn civilians I can make for 30 gold. Here's a great question. How do I cash in a loot wagon if I am a mobile base? Good question, Bob. Civilians are nice because they can build stuff up, Buttercup. But we don't build. So I think I might just hold on to that cash. I am curious to go down here before I get too distracted.
The silence creeps far into the kingdom.
See what the silence is
threatening
doing?
The small patches of farmland Allaric's troops have left untouched. If it were not for his slick, insincere nature, Rainfried might have felt a trace of pity for the king. Borrelan is no fool. He must know that Gravina may endure for now, but the land cannot escape its fate.
Is this an auto battler? Yeah, in part. Yeah. So you have cards that you get, And so the cards change depending on what units you have. So like flying units get a fly card, cavalry get a charge card that you can kind of charge up and play. And then as your hero levels up, he gets different abilities that also give you different cards you can use in battle. And every hero kind of has different stuff.
Before venturing further.
All right. I'll tend to the north. You're the boss. I thought you got a level up, though. No, you fell just shy. Another ruin here.
Curse the king!
How dare you?
We won't cooperate with the likes of you.
So rude. Don't you know the king is the greatest? Yeah, see, I can't even get citizens here. Maybe I should have hired a citizen. Will. Catapult, man. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. My cavalry got real donked up in this fight. I'm a little bit worried about losing them. Justice is served. Judge, Judy, and Executioner.
It's time to leave a few priests and a confession tower behind. Otherwise, these fools will rise again the minute we turn our backs.
Oh. The faith income from your location decreases by 2 at the start of each turn. When a location's faith reaches 0, it reverts to heretics, losing all income and recruitment option. Watch the eye symbol on the location. The more it closes, the closer the location of becoming heretic. You can slow down faith decay and prevent locations from dropping by placing a confession tower. Your heroes have received the confession tower card. Play on an own location to add the confession tower. It removes the heretic effect, slows faith decay, and guarantees a minimum faith of 1. Also add supply and storage. Bong. So this guy has 4 faith, but I can't build anything there. I could purge you? I mean, I've got a level up card. Let's play that first. Our abilities are Illume Flight. Send a flock of Illume birds from the hero to the target area where they remain for 4 seconds. Enemies surrounded by the flock move and attack slower and receive periodic attacks for power. Play on a friendly unit to grant it 1 defensive power and immunity against fear. Nearby enemies abandon their current target and switch to attack this unit instead. So it's like a taunt. This upgrades the Purge card to generate 10 faith, cost half less. Yeah. I think I'm going to get birds. Let's get the bird card. +1 army capacity as well. And you can now summon Scaroliths for 20 faith and 120 gold. Well, I'm really glad we didn't spend our money, because now I can actually put these guys on heal, which I think would be smart. 120 to summon them, though. Yeesh. I would love it if we had like a healer unit. I kind of want to put some Starborn civilians in here, but you know what? Let's do it. I'm hoping they're just basically going to serve as bait, so that, you know, maybe the catapult attacks them instead. And then go for the church capital.
The people here appear strangely well fed, a jarring sight in lands where hunger gnaws at all.
It's a trebuchet, not a
Doesn't
catapult.
take
Learn the
long to see
terms.
they've plundered the nearby temple.
True.
Yet when the priests confiscate the stolen temple treasures, the crowd is strangely prepared. Swiftly they form a ring around them, weapons raised.
No. Purging with my kin, this bloodshed, sort of real gore, rev chainswords, show them the true ideals. What is this, some sort of Warhammer song? I approve. Bit like Heroes of Might and Magic, but with auto battling instead of turn-based combat. Yeah, kind of. If you think of Heroes Hour, which actually recently has a sequel announced as well, it has a very similar vibe. Heroes Hour is straight up just Heroes of Might and Magic auto battler, and the fights are really similar. But that game is very pixel art, and this game is very super pretty.
Take down his beast!
Now is our chance!
Uh-oh.
Sir Rainfried, I'm here to aid you.
Oh. Great. Who are you? Lady. You are Avon of House Hohenfels. She is also riding a bird. Devastating charge. What is your thing? Restoration. Heals units up to 35% of its HP at turn start. Combatants have a 50% chance to regenerate 2 health every 10 turns. Dang. Gains +1 power for every other friendly knight or cavalry in the army. You have like ghost dogs that also heal. And you have Illuminate archers. Oh, man. I love this. I loved the Illuminate archers previously. Like, I loved playing Celestial Summoners. I think I'm going to be very excited for these guys. Siege ends in 2 turns. Can you come help, I guess? Ain't entirely certain how that works, but... Oh, you're getting beat up so badly by those archers right now. Smash. But then also maybe get the hell out of that combat. What is this one? Target enemies stop moving and attacking for 5 seconds. There's a 20% chance non-hero beasts leave the battlefield and join your army after the battle is over. Can we charm those cavalry? Smash those guys again. That's a cute ability. I don't know if cavalry counts as beasts. A herd of skirlets slices through the sky, diving on the crowd like hunters. The red-headed girl rides the largest of them all, an elegant and untrained. Rainfield frowns at the squire's clumsy display and senses Ishlad's judgment as the celestial bares her teeth at the girl's skirlith. He quietly reminds her that the squire's worth lies beyond sword skill.
Avon, so you are not dead. Do you have another excuse for being late?
She showed up just on
It was wise of
time.
you to send me here ahead of the procession. Ravina's people rebel against the church, and I fear someone riled them up against us.
Ezra.
Quick to report, the squire briefs the Inquisitor of the strange rumors spreading. Whispers tell of prophets calling themselves gifted, said to be touched by the hymn itself.
Cool.
Ravina's starving people worship them, desperate for every promise the false prophets make.
Go on collecting intel then, yet tread carefully, Squire.
Yes, Sir Rainfried.
I'd like to give one of your
Eye shot,
healing
ears
dogs.
open. Try not to tumble off the bird. I know the drill.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to tumble off the bird. That feels like it would go bad. Now what's my objective?
We should head back to the capital and confront Borolam with our findings.
I bet he's gonna fight us. I bet he's gonna be the bad guy. Something tells me. Skirlith. Esquires. Tanky battle priests who taunt their enemies and keep them away from more fragile allies. And illuminate exhorts. Heavily warded melee units that charge into battle, banishing enemies with their strikes. Well, first off, this place is a heretic settlement, so we need to build ideally a confession tower. I could probably just wait the turn, build this guy, because I'm going to get enough for this confession tower next turn, so. You can't move any further, hey? Aha, you can trade units. Ka-ching. So, I was thinking if I put one of these over here, it would heal my whole crowd. Right? Because they have Restoration 3. Ah, it only heals... No, it does kind of look like it heals everybody. Restoration 1. Restoration 3. No. It is very specifically only targeting one unit. Okay, so you can keep your doggies then. You do get bonuses from cavalry. So, I was kind of thinking about maybe giving you... You're 4 out of 4. You get bonuses to believers. Those are Celestial Beast Guardians. You are Celestial Infantry Guardians. Every friendly knight or cavalry. You are cavalry. You are beast. What if I did that? Now you have fancy archers. Honestly, maybe just do this. Three sets of archers. This is not the most logical decision I've ever made, but... I guess my problem is those guys aren't going to heal right now, so we'll just hold on to them for a moment. I'm going to end the turn. Get all the good stuff. How are we all doing this morning? Very good, very good. Nice good vibes. Nice good vibes here today. Skirlith. Esquires. $70 for one of them, so I could get one of those next turn. Ooh. You don't say. Damn, dude, these guys did not heal very much at all. Yeah. Oh, I think the advantage of having these guys is they do have Scout 3. Yeah, you know what then? We're going to do that. We'll give her 1 unit of cavalry because it does help buffer. I'm going to let her sit in this base. Then we have 2 units in the archers, or the civilians. You guys can park in there and heal. And we might as well just keep moving. Uh-oh. Mosquitoes. Embouchade. Double embouchade. Rage Sworn, Jaegers, and Iron Sworn. These guys have lots of Rangers, Cavalry, Oath Sworn, and Honor Guard. All right, all right. Handful of Heretics. I see how it is. Maybe let's wait in this base. Oh, we can build up these settlements. Oh, and this turned heretical as well. Uh-huh. But you have a confession tower. Yes? Yes. You just got to build up before we can actually upgrade you. I wonder if I shouldn't send her to just like poke into this settlement. Can we claim this? It's a ruin. No, I guess it's just we don't ever build, right? Thou shalt not build. So we can just come out and crush these guys.
We are sorry, Your
Ambush.
Eminence, but we have our orders.
Orders. Orders come from kings. Let's summon birds on them. And then our dude is just like rocking to everybody else. Get all my cavalry up here. Do the celestial fire attack. Tasty. Tasty. Good XP for our homies. Purging with My Kin by the String Storm. Black Templar song based on In the End from Linkin Park. Oh my god, that's too funny. There is a guy who's been doing Warhammer songs. It's really funny. He originally just did a lot of like, I don't know what to call them, like sea shanty style songs. Colm McGuinness, I think his name is, or Calm McGuinness. And he's just about like hitting his fist and singing with a big voice that sounds like this. And in about a year and a half ago, he did like his first song that he was like, oh, this Warhammer thing is pretty neat. Let me sing a Warhammer song. And his channel just like instantly blew up on YouTube because obviously all the Warhammer fans went nuts for it. And then he's just been doing a bunch of Warhammer content ever since. And it's been really, really funny watching this guy just like totally fall down the Warhammer rabbit hole. It's always such a joy to see somebody get into that hobby. Songs of Silence, greatly inspired by Heroes of Might and Magic. Yeah, without a doubt. Where did that army go? All the way down that away, hey? Well, I'd love to see, just in case there's anything up there. But I reckon this feller should probably zip, zoop, zabbledy boop. I don't want to get into ambush stance here if we double time march. So we can just go there. And then I could set an ambush here, but I think I can also just take this town. What's this building? Pillage. Play on a location while in an unrest state. Pillage of the location for a large amount of gold, but reduce prosperity and prolong unrest. Buildings in this target location are destroyed and yield extra gold. All locations have a prosperity level. How much gold would I get from pillaging this? A large amount of gold. $29. Well, that wasn't quite as much as I thought, but... Oh! Interesting. I can rebuild this spot, but I can't rebuild his other realms. I can build a confessional tower here, but it looks like he already has one, so... Oh, I can also... recruit Avowed and Esquires here, as well as more Skirlith. Infantry Guardian. Avowed are believers. Strong yet slow priests who enfeeble enemies with their attacks. I think that's what's in our main army. Right? Yeah, Avowed. These guys are also believers. Swift Attack, Banished, and Preacher. Banish and Enfeeble. So these guys reduce movement speed and power. What does Preacher do? 2 additional not declining faith income per turn. If stationed on a faithful location, reduce faith decline by 1. Does not make locations faithful on its own. Okay. Oh, I can actually reach this guy, and he's in ambush stance, so. We might as well. We might as well. Let's hit them with the birds. Hit them with the birds. And we'll just double whammy them. I love this guy tanking since he's a summon. That's delish. Super delish. Easy fight. Causing some chaos. Angly boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Yeah, I'm gonna need 50 to rebuild that location. That was a bit of a whoopsie for sure. But, you know, I guess at least the heretics aren't in charge. That's how that goes, right? You can keep going. I might as well. Trigger the next part of the quest.
With oily courtesy, the king masks his surprise at the Inquisitor's return. Instead, he feigns shock that the church's reports.
Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy.
Ravina's temples plundered, priests driven out, and the people riled against the church. The king is quick to come up with an excuse. Allaric is boycotting the kingdom from the south.
And now you expect me to conquer back Allaric's lands for you? What a pathetic move.
Indeed. Still, if you wish to claim the people's faith.
What a rat. What a rat this guy is.
It is time you answer their prayers and save them from the terrors Allaric left behind.
Well, I guess we better. Captured 12 locations. The king has sent you south to reclaim the lands of Gravina lost to Allaric the Conqueror. Your mission is built on faith. To retake the ruling city of southern Gravina, you must restore the people's loyalty to Borland and the celestial gods first. Purge heretical locations to earn faith from them. Protect them from being heretics again by adding confession towers. If you need more faith, upgrade their locations and raise their capacity. I mean, I guess I can at least garrison here. And infantry believers, infantry guardians, birds. You would do well to get more birds. You know, I'm going to swap you actually because you're getting docked up a little bit. And these guys are pretty good tanks. Dude, I love that we have Ghost Militia. That's so cool. Game manual. What do you want to tell me about? Rebuild and upgrade. Gotcha. I know how that works. I would have liked to spend money like upgrading one of these locations. 80. Not anytime soon, that's for sure. Ba-ba-ba-do. 43. Of course, because we have civilians, we get things for discounts in this guy's army. All right, well, maybe I'll let him vibe here a little bit longer. I can't do anything about locations in silence, right? Yeah, cannot be rebuilt. But
we should wait for Rainfried before wandering into enemy territory.
Lame. Why? Am I going to have enough to do both of these? Definitely not. I'll have enough to do that, but I won't have enough to build a confession tower. I could leave a priest behind. Oh, you have a lot of money too. You know what? That's fine. I think I could build that up next turn and then move to the capital. Oh god, I didn't purge it. Can I purge it from afar? Yes. Okay. Okay. So for you, I was really hoping to get some esquires. And I don't really have room for them at the moment, but I thought having a couple of these tanky lads in here who have block and taunt, more importantly. I can also build more Avowed, who arguably would be better for me than Luminant Archers. So you know what? I'm also going to do that. They're believers, right? So they get +2 power. All right. Oh, yeah. So this eye looks like it's clothing. Closing. Prosperity levels adds +4 face to the cab. You have a confession tower, though, right? Yeah. So you can't be broken. You really can't go in there?
I should wait for Rainfried before wandering into enemy territory.
Dum da dum dum. We'll just move there then. I'd like to make sure that we can take that. Mundo, howdy, howdy, howdy. This is truly enemy territory.
A village on the verge of being swallowed by the spreading silence. But as the procession draws near, a man appears in front of the village gates. Renfried's soldiers gasp around him. A third eye gleams from the man's forehead.
Oh.
So the legends are true. One of the fabled gifted. He narrows his eyes and takes a protective stance, ready to fight.
So that's the other character that's on the cover art. Also has that third eye.
A prophet of the gifted are you, turning people against the church.
I only warn you once. Take your misguided priests and leave this place.
No, we're gonna have to burn you alive.
Seize him.
That's the rules. Sorry, but them's the rules. Give those guys the birds. I'll give those guys the schlorps. Man, my lord's getting donked up here pretty bad. This gifted fella. Wow, he does crazy damage. Oh my god, he does insane damage. I am not meant to beat this guy. In fact, it doesn't look like I'm doing any damage to him at all. No. Well, there's a surprising and unmitigated disaster. I lost all of my troops. Basically. What is your deal? Filled with the hymn, this unit wields unusual strength, stirring the same power in those that rally around it. 10 out of 7. You get +7 perks +7 power for being gifted. I like how it's like modifiers can grant a maximum of +5. It's like, nah, my dude, that's at a +7. And you get line attack 3. That was a unit of Starborn civilians who just killed my whole army. Not good. Let me tell you. That is not bueno at all. Huh.
I should wait for Rainfried before wandering into enemy territory.
Come on, man. You're really gonna do that to me? Oh, this is what I thought the quest was, but actually it's just a waterfall. Like, you're gonna have to go back and get so many troops right now. I might as well bring you back to that hamlet. We just got dusted by those dudes. Whew. This town is ready for an upgrade, but I need 170 building materials to do it. Yikes. I don't really have like a ton of faith right now either. Oh, I can fit a third archer in here. Yeah, so all these locations are only going to produce 1 faith now. 100 building materials to build up. And I got no way to get building materials, it seems like. I need to build a confession tower here still. A confession tower here still. Sorry. 40 and 25. Do you do it for cheaper? Yeah, you do. So at least this way, I won't lose this location to the heretics. Damn, dudes. Maybe she can take that fight on? I don't know if she's going to have any better luck than I would. But we could give it a try. I'm going to let these guys heal because this is a healing location, supply 3. And you need army anyway, so I'm stuck. A real Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, getting beaten by that one gifted dude. Alright, he is still the only one there, so...
I should wait for Rainfried before wandering.
Come on.
Into
Why? We already did this. We've been down this road. Absolutely no need to wait for him. He's pretty much healed up, so... An easy win, he says. Yeah, you better hope it is. Buckaroo. So you guys will wait there. You'll attack this again. God knows what kind of stuff they're getting to the south. We'll attack them with birds. So the birds do damage. And that should also do damage. But I feel like that's the only stuff that does damage to him right now. Oh no, the big guy also does damage. Okay. That's good to know.
The three-eyed man crashes to the ground, not
He's tough.
pleading for mercy, but glaring defiantly at the celestial bird pinning him down. Ishield snaps to strike, but the Inquisitor holds her back, though barely. He needs the man alive if he is to question him, yet he feels the Celestial's fury boiling beneath her feathers.
Speak. How did you obtain these powers, heretic?
Good question.
I surely have not been enlightened by your gods. This gift only the witch may grant, blinded fools.
A witch?
Silence, miserable creature. No mortal has to have such powers.
He is dead, Ishield. That was entirely unnecessary.
Listen, man, don't tell the giant celestial bird what it can and cannot do, okay? Confession tower. Am I right? I guess I'm riding that giant bird. That's what this thing is that I'm on. Okay. I can get more Scarolith. I can get more Starborns. Yeah, well, I suppose. Let's get more Scarolith. Oh, no, not disband. Just put those guys back. My infantry here got mega donked. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then I guess you can't go south? No, you can. Okay, now that we've got that quest done.
Those must be Allaric's troops.
That seems like a lot of troops
Mostly
at that bridge.
deserters and opportunists. They're all putting their faith in the Conqueror to unite the shambles of the Thousand Kingdoms.
By force. As if the world didn't have enough problems already.
That's the thing, Avon. No one can stop Allaric now. Silence and hunger make it only easier for him.
What about us? We could probably stop him.
Come on now. These are only his remnants. We can handle this.
Wow, he's really supportive there. That's a pretty beefy bridge. We've got Persials, Armadillers, Birds, a hero, cavalry, and a bunch of ranged troops. I'm gonna say something like that. That feels like a very tough fight for her. But, you know what?
The church dares to take
We might as well try.
against Allaric?
If
Town
Allaric
militia
lets
saw they were all
heresy
alone,
run
offered up their
wild in
souls
his
to the great
lands,
old
then
ones for
yes,
power.
we dare to interfere.
Yeah, the old great old ones.
It is hardly a secret that the heretics should be the least of your troubles.
Is it? A secret, you say? Nice, we do get to charge into all of that ranged stuff. You're actually up top, but why don't I charge you down here? I'm gonna try to charm this big guy. Kisses? Did that work? I have no idea. It does seem like our cavalry are pretty good at this. They do get some tasty bonuses. And these puppy dogs are actually pretty tough. Can I get both of these guys on a charm? That would rule. 20% chance for charmed non-hero beasts to leave the battlefield and join your army. I mean, that doesn't really look like that worked for either of them, so. Would have been nice. Could have used some giant kobold armadillos. Well, at least we got the bridge. You get level 2. You can upgrade your purge. You can get a cavalry charge. That feels very good for you. And you can get that bird thing. Let's say cavalry charge. Definitely. If you are meant to be my cavalry squire. As their strength grows, so does the trust of the people. True leadership can inspire a noble house for generations to come. Unfortunately, I don't have any money to purge this bridge. But that's it, eh? At least we can sit there safely for a moment. Purge it in a round. I was commenting on YouTube. Songs of Silence, folks. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for supporting the release. Sorry, I get the YouTube streams are new for us, so I have them on one screen and not the other. It's all getting blended together. It's scripted. We gotta defeat the gifted first before we can move down south. I see. I do tend to get distracted, right? Thank you so much, dudes. 4 out of 5 units. Ah, yes, that's true. We can have an extra guy in here now, too. Well, let's get more puppies. And then we can maybe spread our cavalry out. Yeah, that feels better. Seeing as these guys heal, and I like the fact that they could tank just a wee bit more. Can we get a tower? We can. And then this little homie can make his way back. Yeah, we'll let him just heal up for the meantime. Zoop, zoop. Now, you know me. I gotta go looking for side quests. Because I know that they could exist anywhere. You are a town of Oathsworn and Rangers. Ranger. So I'm going to go just like that. Just like that. Let our cavalry go on the archers. Everybody else just gets to pummel on through. I don't know if Charm's really going to do anything here other than stun them for a moment, but man, the cooldown on that hero charge is really good. Love to see it. Be lurking in the background, just scream if you need help. I appreciate it, my dude. Congratulations on the new release. The gods are with us. All right, confession tower. You already have one? No. Oh, I guess it's because she played the confession tower already. She can't play it this turn. We could just wait a turn, I think. Ooh, what are you? Tammy the Scavenger. Hero Kobold Beast. +1 power for every other kobold or beast type. The Purzels are beasts. Jaegers are rogue infantry with ranged attacks. So I feel like you gotta go something like this if we're gonna go after them. Let's get a little confession tower down here. That is, I was gonna say homie's capital, but it's actually not. That's 1,000 kingdoms. That's a red capital. In the silence. Boy, those esquires do not heal quickly. All right, I can't get in there anyway right now. Those look dangerous. Yeah, they do look dangerous. I'm a little bit hesitant. And I kind of think that maybe we should fall back. Because I think that they would do a pretty bad time if we had to fight them. He's going to keep the confessional tower in there, which is good. We might have a better time with these guys. Yeah, you're not like these look dangerous. So I think let's swap sides.
An Inquisitor and his dogs?
That's me.
Has the church lowered itself to help that desperate King Borelon?
No, we're going to
I have
overthrow
my
him too.
orders. You have yours. Let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with. Oh, so much damage. I guess let's go with that. I want to slurp up those guys if I can. I feel like let's fly everybody up there. Let that guy tank all the big monsters, seeing as he's a summon. Yeah, I feel like that was a good idea. Then we can hit him with everything else, the birds. Yeah, oh man, that summon card is definitely clutch. Sorry, little kobold homies. Ding. You reached level 3. Heavenly Wrath. Enemy units within the target area are pulled towards the center and stunned for 4 seconds. Enemies are affected by fear of rank for 10 seconds, reducing their power by 1. Or the Authority card, which gives us defense and immunity against fear. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of Heavenly Wrath, considering that gives us 3 abilities that like pull everybody together. So we can pull them together, do a bunch of AoEs, and then stun them. That feels like a nasty wombo com. You also get +1 troops, which means those guys can come back out. Or I could get more Skirliths, and I think I'm going to do that. Let those dudes keep healing instead. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Game isn't easy. I almost always need help. Songs of Silence base game, 50% off right now. Ooh. Never a better time. So I guess I could head here. Is anybody defending this? Just a couple of knights. All right, let's chat.
We ask you sincerely to turn back.
Oh,
There is nothing but silence from this point onward.
all right. Well, you make a pretty good argument. Can't do much about silence.
You look pale, Avin. Did the bird give you a rough time again?
E-Shield. No, she hates me as much as always. It is these gifted people. Is it true they appeared to be enlightened?
Well, they did a lot of damage. That's for darn tootin'.
Their enlightenment has nothing to do with our gods. Beware of them, Avin. They are dangerous, not only in battle, but to the church too.
Man, the access to building materials in this campaign is tough. All right, we're going to move down here and do a sneak. Start exploring, make our way to that. You have enough you can actually build up this settlement. Whether or not that's of any value to me is a great question. Yeah, I'm not really sure what building up this place is really doing for me. Might have gave me more gold. Guess we'll pop into here. An old ruin.
This fortress belonged to Borrelin not too long ago. Something hangs in the air. Stay vigilant.
Silence. A weird fart, perhaps.
The fortress looms dark and silent atop the mountain. Yet no one comes to greet them. It has been abandoned.
Did I see they were trying to
though
talk to you?
not
Yeah.
long, judging by the scattered belongings left in haste. The Inquisitor studies the traces. These are not the remains of soldiers. Jars and vials have been left behind, along with piles of books on all kinds of heretical subjects.
Heresy. Dragon King, hello. Watching your content for a while put me in quite a spot. I can't decide which game to buy right now. Would you recommend Songs of 6 or base game Age of Wonders? Ooh. I mean, Songs of 6 is still in early access. I will also say you can play the demo for Songs of 6, and it's just like 1 or 2 version behind. And it's the full game. It's just like a version or 2 behind. That's the way the guy does it, the dev. The intention is that people can play the demo, get a taste of the game, and if they want to buy it later, they can, or if they want to get like the most up-to-date version. So I think the only thing you'd be really missing is like cavalry and spears if you just play the demo for 6. So I would probably say the base game for Age of Wonders, as much as I love Songs of 6, but the base game of Age of Wonders is also very, very good. I guess it depends on, like, do you want more of a tactical turn-based 4X, or do you want more of a colony builder with some military stuff in it? What is it with every game having the song word in it these days? I don't know. There are a lot of them though. We joke about it a lot. You can find Age of Wonders pretty cheap on a sale. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. You like them both. I would say buy Age of Wonders and play the demo for Songs of 6. He's also like very, literally when you boot up the game, it's like, it's okay if you pirate this game, he says, you know? He's like, you know, I understand people don't have money. He's pretty chill. The Songs of 6 developer is very, very chill. He's very much like, he understands that people don't necessarily have a lot of liquid funds on them, so that, like, you know, if they buy the game, if they get enough joy out of the game, they'll buy the game eventually. So Song of Warhammer 40k, a grimdark song. Slow decline of humanity into a real life 40k universe. Ain't that the truth?
It reeks of them. Those three-eyed.
See? A fart. I told you.
Are you sure of it?
Am I ever wrong about the smell of mortal scorchling?
So, neat that he calls him Scorchling.
So Borrelin housed some gifted guests. Interesting, but not surprising. I would
Can't wait
not
for
trust
Borrelin to
this
betray
king
us.
even if my life depended on it.
Can't wait for this inevitable betrayal. I mean, can we take this? I don't think we can, no. It's just in ruin. Is there an army down here? No, just a garrison, so I think we'll move out. I'm gonna leave just hiding for the moment. You've got cavalry, infantry, Vogelfries. Oof, man, these guys are beat up. That's what I don't want to get hit by. That's a neutral army, so I don't know, like, if I take this, will they come attack me afterwards? You definitely need to take this bridge. There's no question about that. to do a double bird up there. Let's unlock this guy. Seeing as he's on all my archers. Did I lose a whole unit of cavalry there? No, they just moved. Okay. Scared me for a second. Yeah, we don't lose anybody there. Another confession tower. That's 8. You guys are just so wounded. I am very hesitant to use you. But I think you'll heal if you can lay siege. Oh! There's a silence army down here. No! Attack each other. Don't attack me while I'm sieging this place. That's precisely the opposite of what I was going for. Oh, my cavalry just got obliterated. My whole army is destroyed. Damn, dudes. Those guys are very good against us. Why are they so good against us? They add fear. They do piercing. They ignore fear. And they have ward 2. I think that's why. You need units that have, I think these guys have it. Pierce 2. Accurate. What am I thinking of? Banish. All right. Well, I'm going to get another unit of Avowed then. For these guys. You guys are believers. 4 versus 7. Okay, we'll take you. They're still healing. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Look at this. Svarter Elder. And a Mandragora. This is a huge, huge army here. Don't particularly want to fight that. This, on the other hand, would be pretty straightforward. The only problem is I feel like those guys are definitely going to attack me after we deal with them, so. Songs of 6 guys can use the money a lot more than Paradox, yeah. Song of Ice and Fire influencers, probably. Wait for Steam Winter Sale, get both of them, and still be able to finally afford stuff for the family. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Most of it will probably go on sale. I wouldn't be surprised if Songs of 6 was on sale right now as well, but... Paradox with a few misses in the last couple of years. It depends on the studio, right? Because all the Paradox studios are separate. So, like, Hearts of Iron keeps getting misses. Victoria 3 is like 50-50. Age of Wonders has been knocking it out of the park. Those guys are going to go for that bridge. I mean, you got an army. Not being able to build walls with these guys is rough. We might as well just take this little settlement. Attack those with birds. Just unlock these dweebs. Big damage. Big damage from the cavalry.
Your
Another
Eminence,
settlement.
We found something while searching the village.
Uh-oh. Is it heresy?
The priest hesitantly presents the Inquisitor with the statue they have found. A simple stone figure of Saint Ida, known for once opening the eyes of the first starborn through the Celestial's will. The statue has been defiled, a painted eye smeared across its forehead. At its feet lies an abundance of flowers and fruits, offerings left in devotion.
The villagers have been questioned, Your Eminence.
And killed.
I assume you have a name?
We have. Aside from that, their knowledge seems limited to crude folklore. Their offerings, they say, are for the witch.
The witch.
The Witch. We've heard that name before.
We sure have. Well, let's throw a confession tower in here then. Oh, cool. So this guy shows little feet above them now. These are nice little quality of life additions they've given. So we get an extra 2 movement points in this army now. Well, I mean, as long as this army doesn't die, I assume, yeah, she's going to come back. We're going to wait here because that's really all we can do. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to do that. A heroic return. What is my capital? Are you my capital? You are my capital. Of course. Nice. You come back with canonists as well. Well, I'm gonna have to fight these guys. Not that I particularly like the thought of it, because there's so goddamn many of them. But we'll give it a shot. I'd like to pull him off of all my archers back there, if at all possible. Where would be best to fly? I kind of feel like on this guy in the back. We're getting hurt pretty bad here, though. Ain't no mistake in it. I think what I'll do is yeah, you know what? I'm going to fly these boys. I'm going to pull them in. I'm going to stun them back there. Hopes it gives my archers enough time. It will not, but a man can dream. Maybe my cavalry can save them. Oh my god, they might. They might actually, while this guy tanks the rest. One lived. Oh, sick. Wow, what a save. Six out of 10 died. Okay. That ain't too bad. And we got ourselves a level up. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Chris Lauren, hello. Feel like the campaign map system is missing something? World design and art style, 10 out of 10 though. I mean, there is also like the skirmish mode plays a lot different than the campaign, so. Which? Auto battle system of this game in Total War for the fleet battles. I feel like Total War 40k needs Battlefleet Gothic fleet battles. I just feel like Battlefleet Gothic figured out how to do Void War properly, and that's why Rogue Trader also used the same system. We can upgrade our stun card. Reduces power from 1 to 2. Oh, we could upgrade the Confessional Tower. Slows faith decay from -2 to -1. Reduces gold cost and building cost. I mean, that's like the only building it seems like we have, so I am going to upgrade that. Because we do have to use it a lot. We can send out some esquires. These avowed are in pretty rough shape, so I'm going to let them go back and heal. 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5. Maybe we tuck them in the back. You feel like you gotta wait for some skirliths. Can I go back and like this guy's producing 8. So can I purge back here? Oh, I totally can. And now it's producing 9 per turn. You're only producing 1. Aha. Aha, aha, aha. That's what I haven't been doing. We haven't really been purging at all. So do you all have Confession Tower 2? Confession Tower 2, Confession Tower 2, Confession Tower 2. Dose, 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 dose. Okay, so it seems like it upgrades it across the board. You are unfortunately going to attack that. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
One more of those sighs, Avon, and a shield will have your head. Now, what's troubling you?
What are you up to, bird lady?
Sir, I know it is stupid, but I found pale berries in the forest. They say they let you speak with the gods in dreams.
Whoa. Give me some of them.
What do you think the gods should tell us, Squire?
How to give people hope. How to stop the silence and these gifted.
Listen, Squire. You and me. We are not seers or priests. We follow orders.
Wow, this guy is all about the war crimes.
If the gods had answers, they would have given them to the council long ago.
Well, are the council doing these drugs from the forest? Riddle me that. Oh, yeah, you got a big garrison there. Sir, you're going to get more skirliths. I'm going to get you some civilians just to help you do cheap buildings. You're going to have to run back here. But you can't do it in a single turn. How big is that army? Not very big. Do I want to be ambushed? No. And I kind of would like to heal. So I think I'll just be patient. All right, they're going to come to me. Perfect. Licensing issues if they copy BFG. Autobattle system like this would get around it. I mean, Rogue Trader used a system very similar to Battlefleet Gothic, so... One hand, I want nothing more than this, but on the other hand, I'm really jaded when it comes to CA, the idea of game development, quality of products, and direction they took Total War in general. It's a bit of a gamble, for sure. I think cautiously optimistic is the right way to be when it comes to that right now. So, one more cavalry, and you'll have... all the bonuses you can get there. It's your power. Oh, you also get Scout 3. That's nice. Sad I lost those puppy dogs, though. We might as well attack this guy. I probably should have set my army up a little bit better, but it's okay. Let's stun these guys in the back. And then I'll go on these guys since the big tank is up there already. He's doing his tank stuff. I'm assuming that's our Lord casting that trumpet spell. You know, I say that. Let's actually look. Dread. Line breaker. He's probably taunting. That's what that spell is. That makes sense. Alright, and you're gonna wait one more turn for one more Skirlith. More guys coming up. Well. Alright. You get this back. And you will purge. Do you keep attacking? I mean, I definitely could take out that army. But I also wouldn't hurt to heal. Let's grab your bird. Grab your bird. I think that's illegal. Settlement, bridge, settlement. This guy way up here was like military fort, right? Military fort. Military fort makes building supplies, so that's what I need more than anything. So why don't we upgrade you? Now you make more military supplies. You can make 2 Skirliths, Esquires, and Lumine Exhorts, who have Restoration, Unwavering, Banish, Ward, Devastating Charge, heavily warded melee units that can charge into battle, banishing enemies with their strikes. All they cost is 40 faith. He says, like that's a small amount. So much heresy going on. All right, you guys are going to move over here. And I think that's also going to get you killed. Man, that faith goes down fast. All right, we do get attacked here, so this is good. Like Dave the orc guy. Same concerns. Dev team interview put a lot of them at ease, though. Oh, yeah. I haven't actually had a chance to watch that yet. All right. I want to get my birds out of there and up into this back line where all these archers are. Let the tanks do the tanking. Let the cavalry do the cavalrizing. Nice. Hero at max level already.
Don't slip off my back like some novice scorchling.
Oh, I did not.
As if I would fall asleep.
You're spooked by the gifted. Is that what's been stealing your sleep?
Coward.
I am touched. Are you concerned about my health?
Giant space bird
Just
worm.
don't look so miserable. We can't afford to seem delicate.
Don't worry, a shield. Nobody's mistaking you for delicate.
True that. You are a giant weird bird worm from space. Well, one more level up here. Can upgrade the birds. Increase the attack power from 1 to 2. Or we can upgrade the Inferno, which makes it last from 6 to 8. I'm going to upgrade the birds. We also get another hero slot in our army, which is great. Means more archers for us. Melee believer types gain +2 power. These guys are also believers, yeah? Yeah, they are too. Boo, 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 boo. The Esquires are not. Neither of those guys. So let's get another unit of them. And I think I'm going to do an extra unit of Skirlith then as well. We'll put maybe those guys in the back. I like that. That feels like a juicy army. I could probably leave a bunch of stuff here, but I don't particularly want to. Strange that none of this counts as trees to hide in for me. Either that or this guy can't hide. Oh, he probably can't hide because he is the city. That would make some sense. These guys are just going to dummy their way through everything. Ooh, that arrow storm. Charm those guys, just get them stunned. And hopefully our cavalry. Oh god, my archers. Save them. Slowpoke flying cav. Well, we got there eventually. We get ourselves that tasty new town. Here's the problem. I'd love to put a confession tower number 2 in that, but I got to get a lot closer to do it. So I think what I'll do is I'll just attack this Gestalt army, which I'm pretty weak for. Maybe that's a mistake. Yeah, I definitely lost that unit up top. I'll do a stun lock on those guys. Hit them with the birds. Huge damage. Oh, man. Yeah, stacking those 3 AoE spells is juicy. Very juicy. Now, he can add a tower in there. We can get that bonus purge. Ah, canonists. Ah, okay, so this is also a military settlement. Good to know. So, what I could do is I could spend a bunch of faith making preachers. And then these guys would just produce faith per turn. I mean, they take 30, so it's like 15 turns for them to just pay off their own investment, but something to consider there. You guys are definitely going to attack me. This is going to suck. I think. It might be okay. You know what? I think we might be all right. Get all my archers on the back line here, or all my cavalry on the back line. Dunk up those dweebs. No problem. Norath, hello, how we doing? This is not a huge garrison here either. Question is whose army wishes to take it? Part of me wants to just give you an infinite amount of birds. But it's not as if you buff cavalry. You just get buffed by cavalry. That said, though, an infinite amount of birds is kind of funny. Do a little flying. I was gonna say we could do a flying V. Why not? Why not do a flying V formation here? We'll have them lay siege, and then how are you guys doing? Oh, you're pretty donked up. Those guys need to heal. These guys are okay. They only have one unit left, but could just go heavy on the archers for a moment. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them all my loot wagons, so that when they go in, they can just fix them up. Small crowd here. Ah, we have another one of those gifted though.
The forest they reach is lost to silence, yet no map shows this, and no villager had spoken of it. The change must have come only recently. Then a man steps out of the forest. A third eye gleams brightly on his forehead. A gifted. The priests raise their weapons at once. They remember all too well the power of their kind.
So the gifted have access to the silence troops, it seems like.
The Inquisition is at our heels, just as she told us. I was supposed to avoid you. Guess it cannot be helped now. Our work here is too important to be interrupted by the likes of you.
Well, it's gonna be interrupted. Let's make sure to focus everything we can on that gifted. In terms of spell power, stuns, the whole 9 yards. Because they do a lot of damage if we can't chunk them down. He's like still there at full HP. Almost full HP. Whew. Okay, I do think I lost some cavalry there. Nah, we lost a unit of esquires. So our tanks.
The priests are humbled as light drains from the dead man's body, soaking into the soil and then dissolving the fresh silence all around. Could he have returned what he took? Is this how the gifted draw their power, draining the hymn like a living purgatory?
Ooh.
If true, it's a dangerous revelation.
That's very cool if so. Can I do this adventure location? There's a question for us. I did lose that infantry homie, so I better get more birds out here. 7 of 8. Why can I not put this bird out? 6 of 8, 7 of 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weird. Maybe that's a glitch. What are you at? 4 faith. 2 faith. Purge that guy in the back right now. Looks like a bug, yeah. What is the city icon next to the cards? This just tells you like what the city is. So like if we go... I guess I have to have troops in the location to really show you. We'll breach this and I'll show you. Upgrade the cities, yes, yes. I'm so short on building materials. Boy, I guess everybody is a cavalry charge now in this army. My all cavalry army, does not seem the most efficient. They're doing what they do best. I guess what I could do is I could fly and then cavalry charge when it comes up. But I think they got this. I think they'll do okay. So we'll use his confession tower, confession 2. We can have you purge. So you have a build up. So this is a mercenary camp. You are military. What does a mercenary camp give me access to? Vogelfree cavalry and Vogelfree infantry. Right, these are the guys with pillage. Starborn cavalry believer, Starborn cavalry rogue. And I think if I build this one up, Jaegers, I could build down here. But you're going to cost me 80. Hamlet. Settlement. Man, you are by far the cheapest to build up, so why not just do that? Concordas. Random Concordas. What do you got for me? The Shunned. Firstborn infantry rogue with banding of rogue. Gets +1 power for every other rogue type in the army. Well, when you put it like that, I might as well put some other guys in here. You also get power for rogue type. You don't. So I could have a little rogue army here. Yeah, these guys are hurting a bit, but... Okay, this is a big castle with walls. Right, and this guy can't hide. Where is the side quest here? I feel like I haven't found it anywhere. There's normally little sparkles on the map. Could it be here? I hate missing the side quests. I bet that's where it is. I bet it's right up there. Tucked away. You know what? I'll probably send these cavalry to go find it. Can't move any further. You guys definitely could do with a round of healing. At least one. So I'm just going to pull you back a little bit. Yeah, they're going to come out after us, so... Army of Hitchcock's birds isn't real. It can't drop inquisitorial judgment on me. I wouldn't be so certain. So this town has supply 2. This town has supply 1. Supply is heal, right? Yeah, supply 2. Okay. What other guys? Shunned flingers. Archers. Okay. Well, this is now a juicy garrison we have here. 7 out of 8. 9. 2 HP. They all have pillage. Oh, these guys have evade. God, this place is making 10 faith. Look how open that eye is. We're making 4 faith. Give me that faith. What I'd love to do is like use the faith to get a bunch of these exhorts. These guys look so cool. Infantry, Guardian, Devastating Charge, Ward 2 with Banish and Restoration. Love the visuals of them. Gotta leave now. Thanks again for supporting us. If you need anything, ping us anywhere. Thank you so much. Person in chat is the same name as the game. I wonder why, Libby. I am the game, bro. Truer words never spoken. I am the game. We'll do a little purgy purge up here. Yeah, you're a big army. But you can't get anywhere until you get through me. What if I did this, this, and that? Now I have a real garrison here that I don't got to worry about at all. I don't think he can reach any other cities, so I'm just going to sit here and heal. I'm okay with that. Especially just because I've got to check to see if there's a quest up here. There's something up here. Golden Hall, ruined location. Curses. You are not the quest I am looking for. How much can I purge up to? 7. Unless I upgrade. Upgrade this guy because he makes me more building materials. I normally like upgrading bridges, but that's because normally you can build walls on bridges, but here you cannot do that. So I guess we'll just beat up these dweebs instead. Cast on them. I'm gonna cast that on them. Give them the stun. All my guys go on the back line here. Guys getting chewed apart by archers. Ooh, that's so good. He's getting enfeebled, slowed. Chunked. How I made my name too, literally a half pint. Just as well you're not Australian. It would get so confusing. All right. Those dudes are coming down. We're coming back. Zoop, 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 zoop. Can't really purge these any more than they're already purged. So we'll just crush on through. Keep on crushing in the new world. I think I could probably just Inferno them. And we'll have my cavalry go to the back. That guy's good at tanking. Destruction. Destroy 2,500 units. Achievement unlocked. Dude, I love this guy with the big sword. I can't wait till we can just make them. I don't know where this side quest is. Might just not have shown at the moment. Aha, green guys. Aha. Vocation, heretic scholar. Driven by a thirst of knowledge and idealistic theories beyond what is wise. We condemn Hadrian Gramwald to the High Iridim for his luminous studies on stray fractures of the hymn, yet his favored research treads dangerous waters of politics and doctrines. It's advised he remain among the books for his own protection. Cool. Yeah, we're like swimming in him now. Swim-himmening? Swimming and hymning? Build up? Can I build you up, Buttercup? Military location? Yes, please. You can make canonists. So, I mean, I guess we might as well. Not doing anything else with all that faith. All right, we'll beat these guys up. Slightly bigger crowd than I expected. Stun that guy in the back. Let's go down here. All my cavalry is dead. But I also think we have extra. This army's been carting around some extra army for a while. Purge that.
We hold the south, and the people's faith is ours.
Wish there was more to do on the campaign map besides just attacking locations. There's often like adventures you can do as well. It just depends on... Like there's adventures, you can set ambushes. So there is like a little bit more than just attacking locations. Can you get in there? No. Yeah, you really won't let me, hey? Oh, I can build more canonists here. Could build Jaegers. But I ain't so sure about that. These guys really are not healing. Because I never bring them into a healing location. You know what? I will send them south, maybe. To look for more spots. Put some defensive troops in here. And I guess we'll talk to these guys. See what these heretics have to say.
Halt! I am no enemy.
Oh?
Indeed, I record your deeds in these lands with great interest so far.
A cloaked figure sits atop a curiously wriggling construct pot, an erudite, and an eyeless one.
He's also got the mark of the heretic.
The church stands opposed to the knowledge-hoarding scholars, and this individual bears the mark of Ezra on his forehead, showing it openly. even when caution would suggest otherwise.
That's a curious stance to take against an Inquisitor.
You are also not a friend.
There is no use in denying that.
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to recall the events as they unfold. I am curious to see
Strange choice for a guy with no
how
eyes.
she will fare with the likes of you.
Curious choice for a guy with no eyes. Alright, we'll beat you guys up then instead, I suppose. Dude, where is the side quest on this map? It's gonna drive me crazy. Gonna drive me nuts. You guys can get pulled in there and stun locked. They survived pretty well. But not well enough. I should really be trying to level up the other character at this point. It's a bit foolish of me. I mean, they also need to heal. What I could just do is swap and recruit. Oh! Uh-oh. I don't think these guys are designed to fight Gestalts. Tried to avoid that little charge there. Yeah, they're doing some serious damage. Man. Silence not to be messed with. I mean, we didn't lose anybody in the end, but we definitely took a beating. And these guys seem to be getting infinite reinforcements, so yeah, this is not going to go super well. Oh, that catapult did so much damage. It just deleted me. R.I.P. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone onto the catapult. I'm going to stun lock them. No point in flying until that catapult is destroyed. You can live. Oh, seconds away from that retreat. I can't believe that character died again. Actually, I can 100% believe that character died again. Okay, we'll just lock him up. Spice him up. Dice him up. It's almost as if building an army of pure cavalry is not that functionally useful. But surely that can't be the case. Let's do that with you guys. We can start putting in some cavalry there as well for when the other person comes back. Our fallen hero has returned. Fallen hero, please go get some birds. Among other things. You can also get a level up. That's nice. Ooh, what's this? Protection. Friendly units become immune to damage, negative morale, and fear for 6 seconds. You can also upgrade your cavalry charge, jumping it from 5 to 6 and reducing cooldown. I mean, yeah, I do feel like protection is good for you. The cavalry charge will always be there, so... Grab you, grab you. Guess grab more canonists. You guys are pretty donged up. You have a lot of loot carts as well. Ooh, Illumi archers. I mean, I got a feeling I'm going to take this and then I'm going to have to turn back around and fight the guy on the other way. So let's try the siege.
Himself is long gone further south.
Classic Allaric.
King remains holding the city and its surroundings in an iron grip. Every coin, every newborn bull is sent to the conqueror's war efforts. It was easy to sway the people back to Borderland. Now only the southern capital needs to be taken. Ah, so Borderland claims we let heretics fester in our lands. And now you show up at our door. That man has fooled you, if you believe him.
I don't believe him.
We are aware of the ploys of our dear king. That does not change the fact that we need your city back to regain control.
Doesn't change the fact that you guys are still heretics also. Might just be the case that everybody is a heretic. Well, I mean, if that's the case, we'll get another set of birds. And then I guess you might as well just start moving backwards. Can this be upgraded location-wise? You can have Avowed. Might as well. You're a max settlement. That's a bridge. That could be upgraded. You're level 3. You're level 2. Not enough prosperity. No, we might as well. We'll generate some building supplies and the like for us. No clue where the witch is, so I don't know what the deal is with this person. Tell you what, let's wait to move them. We'll do our siege first. Doctor, hello. Pure cavalry army isn't useful. Say that to Bretonnia or the Rorim. Fair, fair, fair. I guess maybe it has its place. You might as well just do that. My poor backline is getting absolutely shredded by cavalry, and all of my cavalry did not go after that catapult properly. Ooh, ouchie. Birds. Please kill that catapult for the love of God. I thought this guy would tank more of those cavalry before they went into the back line and just deleted all of my archers, but it is not to be. Ow. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. Tell me I stunned him. Yes. You can probably wait to get in there, because if you die, I think we lose. Oh, man. That was a tight fight. Lost almost all of my units there. But we've taken the Heretics' capital. Ooh, what are you?
A man steps out at the city gates, cloaked in shadow. Rainfried knows the figure all too well. This meeting is one he would have rather avoided. The Truth Weaver, Melchior the Golden, spy of the church and the master of its secret web. His presence never fails to send a shiver down the Inquisitor's spine.
You gotta love when you have an Inquisitor of the church and there is someone else in the church who is so extra devious that even the Inquisitor is like, I don't want to deal with that guy. That guy's trouble.
My favorite bloodhound. I see you had to mess with Allaric. Unfortunate, but nothing I cannot clean up.
So kind of you to help.
Melchior, you could have revealed yourself sooner if you'd been here all along.
A spy does not step into the light until every piece of knowledge is gathered. In this case, I was shadowing our most trusted King Borelon.
We don't trust him at all, dude. Have you not been paying attention?
Observing his work to gather and supply the gifted. I must give him that. He has been remarkably discreet.
He's been pretty obvious, actually.
The Enlightened Council has chosen a new house to rule Gravina.
Me.
So I'm ordered to deal with Borelon. Message received.
Okie-dokie. Oh, I just realized this is also the procession, so if we had died, we would have died. We did somehow keep some cavalry. Esquires, avoweds. I guess I might as well get more birds. At least for right now. Yeah, if I upgrade this place, 170 materials. I could make special archers. So this guy is just like bailed out of Gravina and I guess is over this way now. 2 catapults. Yeah, go. I'm glad we didn't move you. Well, you're not very strong, but you're going to have to be who we send here to start this siege.
As the procession nears the moat, the king's smug face appears atop the wall, throning in his fortress of silence above the priests and the Inquisitor.
Towering, not throning.
He has been waiting for them here, yet now an air of quiet confidence clings to him. It is as if the balance of power has shifted since their last meeting, and he knows it.
Yeah, we now control all of his land.
So, it's true then. You've been aiding the gifted all along.
Aiding them? No. They've been aiding me in saving this kingdom.
Dude, this kingdom's in shambles.
This kingdom is beyond saving. You're sacrificing your house's last bit of decency.
I prayed, Inquisitor. I waited for the church to send aid, but they never came.
We're here right
Once
now.
Allaric was gone, they sent you to make sure their grip still holds. So yes, I turned to the gifted for my people.
Then you are a traitor to the church, and I will strip you of your right to rule these lands.
Seems reasonable. What are the Song of Ice and Fire version of the Mongols? The Kurgan? I feel like they're called something like Kurgans. The Karl Drogans? I'm close. These guys are the gifted, which does make me be like, why can I not just fight you?
So, you would rather choose violence?
Oh, no.
Pity, yet hardly an unexpected one.
Well, maybe though. Oh, I can attack them. No, I'm gonna let you live, dudes. All right, let's see if you can get this fight. You failed pretty much every other battle, so... And I don't have a lot of faith. My archers! Wow, my hero just got instantly deleted. Did you see that? Not even close. Okay, onto that catapult. Damn, this plucky squire is basically just a distraction. Give them some immunity during that charge, which was actually pretty good for them. Yikes. Yikes. That's okay. We'll heal up here. Would more cavalry be worth it for you? Instead of like a second one of them? Feels like a decent idea. There's a lot of cavalry, but we'll let them heal up there for a turn. Yeah, he doesn't really have like an army that can march out. His catapults are dead now too, so. Just wish I could like move and heal. She can come back. You know what? I'm gonna give her the rogue army down here. You got shunned, you got flingers. I put infantry like that, that, and that. What do you make? Jaegers. We're good at slaying beasts and stuff. But you're not rogue units. I think that's okay. You know what? There's no rush here. So I'm going to sit and I'm going to heal for one more turn. You can make more avowed, which are better than those guys. Give her a second chance. Can't move any further. All right, well, I guess we'll just go siege it then. Maybe she can attack while the siege is ongoing. Ah, no, you can't. Okay. I feel like we did that earlier, but Love Song of Ice and Fire until like season 6. That's fair. I liked the TV show until the last season. I never read the books, so. Man, I could go after those Jaegers, but I kind of want to help out our guys getting dunked by cavalry right now. And it looks like we have some military that are going to go after them anyway. So I think we're okay. Unit missing. My hero get killed? I think he did. Dude, what is up with these dudes? Are they gifted cavalry? Is that why they're doing so much damage? Let's stun them. Oh, I think they are. I have to flee. That's exactly what's happening. He's got a bunch of gifted cavalry. Honor Guard. Ah, and King Borlean himself. Vocation High Lord. Yeah, he is gifted, so he's got that +7. The Honor Guard are not gifted, but I guess just King Borlean is so strong on his own. Well, that's why we brought 2 armies. Have those guys invincibility tank the king. Charm him. Why does it feel like nothing does damage to a gifted character? He hasn't taken any damage in this fight. Oh, there we go. Okay. It is possible to do damage. It's just really, really hard. Hokey smokes.
Just as Rainfried sees his men wavering, the priests questioning if they face a divine being, Ishild ends their doubts. Without mercy, she rips off Borolan's head. In an instant, the light on his bloodied forehead dies down, and the battlefield falls silent.
That's metal as hell.
Had the gift, which means the witch cannot be far.
It reeks of them. The gifted have been here.
Well, let's go witch hunting then.
Then perhaps this is where they hide.
Ba, 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 ba. Game of Thrones season 1 was amazing. Got me to read A Song of Ice and Fire. Then the books were the first books you read as an adult that you couldn't put down. Then the rest of Game of Thrones was amazing until it was not. It's pretty much how it goes. Amazing until it was not. What do you guys have access to? Oh, exhorts. You can also get more skirt the whipplets. These Vogelfree homies got really junked up. You're out of money. Hey, look, you actually have an army. That makes sense. Oh, nice. What a luxury.
Deep silence like this is scary. I should let Rainfried investigate this.
Well, get the hell out of the way then. Rainfried has no HP, so I really didn't want him to go in. And I ain't got no money, honey. Oh, I guess we can trade out some units. You have that guy as well? No, you can't really. What if I did 2 sets of cohorts? You know what? None of these guys are believers, which is kind of a bummer. Oh, they have restoration though, which is nice. We'll do that instead for you. I'm going to let him sit here just to heal for a second. You could pick up more Avowed, which would maybe be good. Because they're not very expensive. Tack, 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 tack. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Just for right now. Okay. I'm getting really easily distracted here. What if I had 3 of these guys here instead? And then 2 of these guys. That might be better. You guys are glitched out and can't have the right amount of units. Yeah, so he was able to heal up a bit. I like the look of that. That looks like a good army to me. Yeah, you're stuck on 5 out of 6. Oh, well. That's life, I suppose. I'm afraid I don't really want you walking directly into an ambush. So why don't we just take our time? Also, I'm just remembering I can't be ambushed. Ah. Interesting. So that's the same faction.
A strange
Interesting.
feeling of being watched follows the Inquisitor to a ruined village, abandoned in the silence. At the center, a golden patch surrounds a thread that glimmers in midair.
Cool.
The priests sink to their knees. Renfrid shivers. The silence recoils more with each passing moment. A miracle. Is this the secret Borelan and the Gifted have long hidden?
So this is like the hymn itself, I guess? Younger and fitter than George Martin. He'll die in my lifetime and be released and finished one way or another. I mean, that's pretty possible. I don't know if he'll ever finish that book until he dies, so. What's the turtle with the candles on their backs? Oh, that's my, reliquary.
I see. You killed Borlan.
Correct.
He was too reckless with the powers I granted him.
Correct.
Who are you?
You must be the witch.
The one you hunt. The witch, if that is what you choose to call me.
Attack her now, Scorchling, before she strikes.
You heard the god bird. Them's the rules. Obviously, I'm very suspicious about this. One single character? Little is known about the mysterious leader of the gifted beyond her rare ability to pass the gift to others and awaken their third eye. The parallel to Saint Ida, who once opened the eyes of the Starborn, is hard to dismiss, yet the Church refuses to accept such heretical whispers. Yeah, she's going to do a metric butt ton of damage. First things first, let's purge the hell out of this village. What if we didn't strike her down? Follow your feeling into the silence.
Attack her now, Scorchling, before she strikes. Attack her now.
Okay.
Before she strikes.
As the priests close in, the woman flicks a finger. The silence draws back around her, and an all-seeing eye bursts open on her forehead, holding the Inquisitor in place. The priests, the Illuminae, erupt in flames, their lives flare into sparks of him, drifting like embers before vanishing in the witch's palm.
Well, that's not very good.
Manfred stares, frozen, as his army disappears, yet Ishield does not stand by. She lunges at the woman.
Uh-oh, bird. One v one? Oh, we're toast, man. I have like half HP. Even with my 6th summon. Dude, my summon just took such a beating. I haven't hit her once. Live! Live, you fool!
A blast slams the Inquisitor off Ishield's back. He rolls over the dead soil as Ishield's cry pierces his ears. He has never heard his companion in so much pain or sheer desperation. For a fleeting moment, he thinks to pray. Then he feels the
1v1 on Nuketown.
his body and his mind goes blank. He opens his eyes and stares at her, yet she does not strike. Unlike with the others, she does not claim him.
What witchcraft is this?
The very him your gods once stole from us, and now withhold, so we cannot even fend for our own fate. Now crawl back to your holy lands, and stop hunting me.
Map complete.
By the time the church's soldiers reach the Inquisitor, the mysterious woman is long gone. The golden light that held his soldiers' lives has vanished too, as if it never existed. Neither he nor the bird speaks a word of what happened after the king's defeat. It is as if the eye that bound them in place still holds them, its grip unyielding, both unable to shake the weight of all that has occurred.
Oh man, I can't wait to play as this guy. The Gift. Renfield's next mission takes him to the Stilber Marken, the ancient land where the Starborn first settled after the Great War. Accompanied by Melikor, first spy of the Church, he discovers that their task is not merely to hunt heretics, but that something far greater stores within these sacred lands. All right, well, we're going to have to do this mission, but why don't we cut that into the next video? Come back and join us then. Until next time.